In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create this 360 effect on your website alongside very crisp images. We're only going to use two tools, Claude Design and ChatGPT Images 2.0, because that model is absolutely amazing. And you're going to learn this in the next few minutes. By the way, I'm Marlon, and all I do is this AI stuff all day long. So let's start with the first important step. I'm gonna walk you through the entire thing and how to do all of this. It's really cool. And all the images you're seeing here are in fact with ChatGPT Images 2.0. And even if you look at the writing, this is one thing I really like Chat Images 2.0. The writing is really good. So if we just zoom in here, a quiet room moving very fast, built over 7 years at a private yard. Interiors by hand in oak and ceramic and unpolished brass. And then we even have some specs over here. So right now I'm using all my images from Images 2.0 because they're freaking crazy. Now, to actually get this done, you have to come to Claude AI Design. Okay, now all of this happens in Claude AI Design. I'm gonna walk you through kind of how to get this panorama experience. Now, I actually first used Claude, just the chat function, to help me create a prompt so I can actually develop this page. Now, you can obviously probably just do it with Claude Design as well without even having to use chat, but build a luxury editorial landing page. We have the kind of the brand here. We have the above the fold. That's one thing I really wanted to focus on, was the panorama. So as you see, I'm in ChatGPT here. These are where all the images are created. You can use something like Higgsfield essentially. All you'd have to do is just come to images, generate image, and you do have access to GPT Image 2. I have a sub for ChatGPT, so I just found to use it here. Nonetheless, there's a few important things when creating this type of effect. Obviously, you do want to mention the 360-degree panorama of deep space, whatever you're looking to create essentially. And more importantly, it needs to be 2x1. Panorama effect does not work if it's not 2x1. And that's specifically why I developed this image here. All right, if you have any other tool specifically that may do 2x1 for you, that's totally fine. And then you can actually click on this. And the cool part is I can actually then adjust my aspect ratio again, or I can really just select anything and edit it accordingly. Once you have this, you're then going to come back to your web page. You're going to then take this entire prompt or whatever Claude kind of gives you. Then you're going to come back into Claude Design, and this is kind of where the magic happens. So I'm going to take that prompt I had, I'm going to paste it in, and then all I'm going to do is just reiterate, use the uploaded image as a panorama texture. It's a true 2x1. So that's how we have this. That is drag only, right? So even if I like drag only, that just means obviously the user has to be dragging it to have that effect. Now, one thing to note in usages here, you do go through it quite quickly, but I have found that just to have, as you see here, additional extra usage toggled on so that you can continue to work in Claude Design. And the problem is, I believe this is on a week-by-week basis. I went through it very quickly. I created like 2 landing pages and like a app, and it had me at almost at 100%. This project here put me over the 100% mark. So with that being said, you can actually just change your model down here. I am on 4.7. You can change it if it is just doing specific tasks. Change the model so you don't, so you can save on usage. And so then we were looking for more images, okay? And as you can see, we started developing some ships. So we have this ship, we have this ship here, the Long Silence, as you saw. We even had this ship here. This is the main ship, the Aurora Prime. We have a bunch of worlds created, you know, because obviously we want to go across different planets and have a lot of fun. Look at this photo. This photo is awesome. So you have 3 itineraries one can pick from. You could, you know, spend 3 days at the edge of home. You can go 9 months towards Mars. And imagine that, you and your partner just basically having dinner, drinking a beautiful glass of wine that's been probably aged 100 years. I don't know exactly what you'd be eating. And the images are really, really good. So like, check this image out here, right? We have a few different areas. We have some writing here, humanity's next horizon. So once you have that, you can kind of just implement your images, and then you can come down here. And then from here, the cool thing again about chat is I can come in here and I can just basically change my aspect ratio. So if you have an image essentially that's different from your core image here, for instance, I can just again come up here, switch it, and then implement it as you see here, right? So this is the Aurora Prime. and we come down here and then we have our spacecrafts. So that is essentially what you want to do. You want to take Claude Design and you want to be able to essentially just map it out with Claude Design because that's kind of the foundation. And then with all your images, ChatGPT 2 now has the ability to give us stunning images. So if you are trying to create images based off real data, instead of embedding it into the prompt, you can actually just do that with ChatGPT now because there is real-time intelligence created. So it is pulling from sources, which I think is really cool. So once you have that, you can make some tweaks and then you get something like this. Now this view is just through present, just new tab, as you can see here. So again, this functionality created 2x1. So look, if you found value, subscribe. Best case scenario, you'll learn this insane technology. Worst case scenario, you get bored, you unsubscribe in the next 5 seconds, 5 weeks, 5 minutes. Totally fine with me. As always, my friends, stay human, and I'll see you in the next one.